All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we want to give you just a brief land management video. I am certainly no expert on all of this. I just know this year we just purchased a piece of property. It's about 3.5 hours away from our house, and we got it kind of late, so there's not a whole lot of equipment that I have that I could get over here in time for deer season. So what we did was we came and I guess it was about a week and a half ago, we came over here and we sprayed some Roundup on a couple of little poor man plots, just little small kill plots right in front of our bow stands. So we came back today. Well, right after we sprayed it, we kind of let the Roundup dry for a little while. And then we came in and we seeded it with some rape, some white clover, and some wheat. And so we come back to check it today, and the Roundup job was excellent. I mean, where we rounded up was absolutely brown. I mean, it's dead as a hammer. So that's really, really good. But we're also, just a point of reference, when we got through planting it last time, it came a rain like 2 days later. It rained a couple of days, not hard rain, driving rain, but rain. So we're hoping that at least the small seeds were driven up into the ground and will take root. I know they are on the other side of the property because I saw some clover coming up. But what we're going to do is anticipating that some of that seed is going to come up, but also anticipating that some of that seed didn't make contact with the seed bed. We've got another rain coming up Sunday, I believe it is. It's Friday right now. And so what we want to do is we want to come in here and kind of overseed with a little bit of wheat. Wheat will grow just about anywhere. And so we're hoping that now that this grass is really dying, that it'll kind of lay down, cover up this seed, get a rain Sunday, and then this thing will come up. So that's the best that we can do with the limited time that we have and the limited tools that we have. I was going to come here this morning and mow all of this just to kind of get the grass down a little bit. But the belt on my mower broke. I don't have a tractor. I was trying to mow it with my lawnmower, and of course that thing's 20 years old, don't have a hood on it. I mean, it's a masterpiece, son. But anyway, it did the job on the other side of the other side of the gravel. But by the time I got ready to do this, the belt had broke. So yeah. Anyway, that's just. I mean, we're going to see if this works. We're kind of like many of you. I mean, you know, this channel is Hunt Real TV, and we go to some really good places and hunt. But most of the time, what we do is we hunt just like you do. We've got little parcels of ground, or we've got permission ground, or we hunt on wildlife management areas and stuff like that. And when you have limited tools, you have to use what you have in order to be able to try to set the stage to your advantage. The deer always have the upper hand. That's something for us to always remember. They have the upper hand. I mean, you're in their domain, and this is their bedroom, this is their kitchen, this is their living room, and all that. And you're kind of intruding on what they do every day. And so basically, you're just trying to stack the odds in your favor. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't work. But anytime that you can put a little bit, like, this is not a destination food source, all right? This is just a little micro plot. It's just a kill plot, a poor man plot. It's just something for them to pass through and maybe nibble on for a few minutes right in front of your stand before they get to the major food source. And hopefully you can get an arrow in them whenever they come by, that they'll slow down enough to do that. So right now we've checked our camera, and we've got does and small bucks coming through here. We know from the previous landowner that the bigger bucks don't start coming in here until later in the season, around end of November, December, something like that. So we're anticipating killing over here late in the year. The rut here is around Christmas and New Year's. So we've got a ways to go, but we still want to try to have something here for them to eat, you know, so that we can kind of maximize our time here. So we're going to spread some seed and see if that doesn't help. So let's get busy. while I was out here, I would check a few of these white oak trees. I love this. I love land ownership, baby. The piece of property that I had before in Arkansas, which I've killed some really good bucks on it. Had a great time hunting it for 12 years. But it was under WRP management contract. And therefore, I couldn't do nothing on it. The very minimum, I could plant a couple of lanes. But after I hunted it for a while, I figured out where the deer were cruising through it. And so I just pretty much, a lot like this place, the deer would come in toward the rut, the bucks would. I'd have does and little dinky bucks in the early season, but when December got here, that's when the big boys started showing up. So I'd pretty much wait for a south wind to hunt it and go in and just hunt the trails that the big bucks might be cruising down to check for does. And that's how I kill my bucks for the most part. But I'm excited about this place because I can cut some timber. I can plant some food plots. I can clear the ground. I can cut every tree on this sucker if I want to. Now I'm not, but I am excited about the possibilities of being able to clear some of it. I mean, not clear it, but, you know, hinge cut, create some bedding areas, stuff like that. And the exciting part too is it's got a creek on it. Ridges, creeks, hills. Can't get much better. And now we got a little food plot coming up. I checked it out a few minutes ago after I broadcast some more of that seed. And over here on this ridge top, I mean, it's coming up already. It's got sunlight, got a little rain. I just overseeded it with a little bit more wheat, so it'd be nice if we get another rain Sunday like we're supposed to. That'll be good. All right, we're fixing to head to the house. We appreciate you guys watching the video today. I'm not sure if you're into land management and all that. Not everybody has the opportunity to be able to own a piece of land, but I will tell you this, nearly everybody could own a piece of land. It's just you have to kind of set things in order to where that's a priority for you. It doesn't have to be but 5 acres. I was watching plenty of videos. I know there's one on Midwest Whitetail. Midwest Whitetail. One of our guys, he's got 9 acres, and he plants it just right, and he waits to go in at the right time, and he's killed some studs out of that. Just 9 acres. I mean, if you get a piece of land somewhere, let's just say it's pasture land, bordering woods. Let's say you pay $1,000 an acre for it, which is probably on the low end, but it's possible. That's $9,000. If you've got $9,000 or your down payment put down, let's say 20%, you know, so we're talking $1,800 you put down on it. Then you got a yearly note, a monthly note, whatever you want. And then you turn around and plant some trees on it, plant some food plots on it. You're already bordered by some bigger woods. So, I mean, you've got a 9-acre tract right there that you could pull some deer in. Or if you got woods, you might want to take the whole 9 acres and plant corn, plant beans. And then do as some of these other guys do, man. They fence it off. They electric fence it off until late winter. And then they pull the fence down and the deer just flock to it because late winter there needs stuff to eat. So you just have to hunt somewhere else early season, and then late season you know that you got a honey hole because you got the food when everything else is run out. So that's just some ways that you can do it. So never sell yourself short and think, I can't own land. I don't have the money to be able to own land. The truth is, you may not be, but in many situations, there are ways to be able to do it with minimum money. Like I said, you don't have to have the biggest piece of property if you've got property in the right spot. This right here is only, this is 34 acres on this side of the road. It's like 33 on the other side, something like that. So this is not but like a 67-acre tract, something 66, 67, something like that. 64, I don't know. It's not very big, but it's in a good location, and we want to try to make it better. That's the key, to make it better. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching this. If you enjoy the content, then like, subscribe. We'll be bringing you some more stuff as we try to fix up the property this year. At the end of this year, we'll show you, we'll document everything that we're doing to try to make the place better. So until then, I'm going to get on that 20-year-old John Deere with no hood. I'm driving that baby out of here, getting in my truck, going home. So we'll catch you next time.